Hello everyone. It's James again. And for those of you that are new to this channel, thank you for giving this little cartoon man with a funny voice a bit of your time. And for those of you that are long-time subscribers, I thank you from the bottom of my little cartoon heart. But with that being said, today we are going to talk about how the narcissist parent, really any narcissist, but more specific the narcissist parent, and to be even more specific the narcissist mother. You see, in a case that happened a few days ago in Maryland, a so-called mother got into an argument with her 13-year-old daughter. And as her daughter was walking away from the situation and down some stairs inside their home, the mother, with a weapon in her hand that goes pew pew, attempted to delete her daughter by squeezing the thingy on the weapon that goes pew pew. All the while her daughter's back was turned, completely unaware and walking downstairs away from her mother. You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Well, the daughter was struck in the back of the neck by the flying object that flew out of the weapon that goes pew pew. And just like most narcissist parents, in this case the narcissist mother, she told her daughter to lie to the police that there was an intruder and they took out their weapon that goes pew pew. And they tried to delete her. The lies these narcissists come up with are amazing. But here's the thing. Parents like this and parents like my mother and possibly your mother would try to condition us to lie for them for things that didn't even make sense. All to see if we would be a part of their dysfunctional life program. And to make sure we would always be on the same page that they were on, no matter they be right or wrong. And this is usually the narcissist parent's favorite test. To see if you will be the scapegoat or the golden child. They want to see if you will go along with something that they know for a fact is a lie. Something small. But they want to see if you question them. Or they might make something up and pretend it's a big deal, when it's really nothing, as it's something they are making completely up. Because you see, as a child, narcissist parents can really create a false world around you, pretending big things are going to be happening for the family when nothing of the sort is happening. But they just need you to lie about this one detail if this person asks or that person asks. Well, no one is going to ask. Because it might be completely made up by the narcissist parent. All to see what you will do. Will you go along with the lie? A lie that you know is wrong. Or will you question your narcissist parent? And eventually get thrown in the category of scapegoat. Now the reason why I said specifically the narcissist mother. Because we all know, any narcissist is capable of this evil. But in society, it's the narcissist mother that can get away with more. And they know it. They know it. And they love to play victim. They love to fake cry. And they love to hide behind the fact that they are just a loving mother. And I wouldn't be shocked if this were the environment that this little 13-year-old grew up in with her so-called mother. And I will provide a link for this news story in the description box below. And in this news story, the police observed on a camera on the street this young girl arriving home from school, and right away bringing the big trash bin on wheels back up into the driveway. She just seemed like a normal kid trying to be responsible. But guess what? No intruders can be seen on this camera entering the home at all. And shortly after this young girl arrived home, her so-called mother took out her weapon that goes pew pew. And she tried to delete her daughter from planet Earth. All while her daughter's back was turned to her. And then had the nerve to tell her daughter to lie about it. And thank God she told the truth about what had happened to her. You see, people do not want to think that someone like this is walking around and meeting people, dating people, having children. But they are. And children have to suffer with them as the parent. And in this case their mother. And I'm pretty darn sure she played the "I'm a hard-working mother" game on everyone that would listen. She might have even demonized her child to others. That her daughter stresses her out. That she works so hard and all she wants her daughter to do is this, that, or the other. All seemingly like a caring, hard-working mother. With an ungrateful daughter. Giving her a hard time. When in reality it's the other way around. And then when they abuse you or they try to end your life, they want you to defend them. They want you to lie for them. They want you to make it so they can keep on abusing you. And it all starts with them training you and teaching you to lie for them regarding small stuff. Or things that are made up. Just to see if you will bite from the fruit of narcissism. Well, if you are a scapegoat. You and I said no to their evil system. We questioned what was going on. We said, "No, Mom. I heard you say this, that, and the other. I heard you with my own ears." And they will gaslight you and tell you that you didn't hear such a thing. Or they will say, "This big thing is going to happen for your family." Even though there is no such thing happening. But as a young unaware child, they will make you think that this big life event will all ride on the fact if you will lie about a particular thing. And if you don't lie, this big life event for your family will never happen. Yes. Yes. Narcissist parents do this to their children. And when it's a narcissist mother, you hear about how you only have one mother. And how you are causing them so much stress. And how you don't value your mother. And on and on and on and on. How much you wanna bet this is likely the way this young girl grew up? Constantly covering for her so-called mother. Look. We have some broken people in society. And I do mean seriously broken people. People that are so screwed up that don't know how to love or trust anyone. Because the one that was supposed to love them the most and the one they were supposed to be able to trust the most, they put a hole in their neck with a long-range hole puncher. And then had the unmitigated gall to then tell their daughter to lie about it. Also, they could probably finish the job on another day. And this is why you have so many broken people in society. Because they grew up with monsters like this for parents. They grew up with no love and no happiness. But I'm sure this so-called mother took plenty of pictures of so-called happy times with her child. We've talked about this years and years and years ago on this channel. Way back towards my first videos. Narcissists, especially parents, love taking pictures of so-called happy times. Because they want others to think and see that they are giving you their child a great life. Or a so-called great life. Because the narcissist parent knows they are wrong. And they want no one to believe you. Just in case you start to talk about what is happening in your home. The last thing they want these people to have in their mind is the pictures from your last birthday party your narcissist parent showed them with pride. With you smiling in front of a cake. And opening up a gift. Then if you say anything about your narcissist parent, let alone it be your narcissist mother, they will call you the worst child in the world. And how dare you speak against your mother like that? This is why monsters like this get away with what they get away with for the amount of time that they do. But what we are seeing now is a lot of these narcissists overplaying their hands. They have gotten away with so much evil mess. And they've gotten everyone to believe every story they have told. Or at bare minimum not raise a fuss over their made-up excuses. So they think any and everything they do will magically work itself out. Just like the other stuff they've gotten away with. So they stop being careful. And their impulse control loosens. To where they have no more impulse control whatsoever. And they are now crossing into the territory of being a psychopath. They act first. And think about the consequences last. If they even think about the consequences at all. Because remember, it's all just supposed to work out. Because you are just supposed to lie for them. Don't you know? Well, it looks like this so-called mother's run of doing what she's been doing is over. At least for now. And I pray and hope her daughter gets the help she really will need to recover. not only physically but emotionally and mentally from this horrible situation. I'm praying for her. And I ask you please pray for her too. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.